We get asked all the time about our template techniques. I've been in the countertop industry for years, and this method I'm about to show is gonna make your templating go to the next level. Let's get started. This video is jam-packed full of pro tips for the do-it-yourselfer, the weekend warrior, and the contractor artisan. This video is part of our Epoxy Skills series. Visit us anytime at stonecoatcountertops.com. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. Remember, when you subscribe to our channel, click on the red subscribe button and be sure to ring the bell so you get notified every time we have a new video. Thanks again. Adhesion is key. Acetone will be our glue for this template material. Just a couple of drops gives you permanent adhesion and it won't come apart on the drive home. I got these bottles at Harbor Freight. Any little squeeze bottle will work. You don't need a lot of acetone for a permanent bond. It's going everywhere. We got a clean receptacle, now I won't spill acetone. So when I do this, I'm just gonna, that's a lot right there, dang it. I'm just gonna pierce a hole with that screw. That's even better. That comes out real slow now, and that's what you want, just a little bit of acetone coming out. What do you do with your water bottle when you're all finished? Homemade funnel. Sweet. Okay, you only need a few things to make a very accurate and helpful template. You need template material, you need acetone, you need a razor knife, and you need a Sharpie. When taking notes, you want to keep in mind your overhangs. You want to keep in mind where your walls are, where your appliances are, where things that you need to know in your shop when you're away from the job site, transfer those to your template so you have a cheat sheet. We'll lay our template material on top of our cabinets. We'll score it, we'll snap it, we'll drop a couple of drops of acetone. We'll hold our pieces together for a few seconds. Let me show you how good this acetone actually works for templating. So I'm just gonna do a couple of drops right here, and then we're just gonna hold that together for a few seconds, and then you have an instant template that doesn't come apart. It's really a strong bond, so you can roll this up and put it in your car, and then when you get back to the shop, it's right where you templated. That's what I love about this system. We'll template the majority of our project. Then we'll come in and we'll finish with these fine details like these pop-outs, and we'll use our scrap material to make that a cinch. As you can see, notes will help me when I'm building the substrate for this countertop. I'm gonna add 1.5 inches where my overhangs are, except for the back here. I'm gonna do a big radius. So we have our pop-outs and our back labeled, plus our radius note. Now we can transfer that information and get started building. Best part is, I can roll this up. I don't need to bring my truck, and my template is ready to go right in the back seat of my wife's car if necessary. Because we get asked all the time about template material, we've got packets together for you to make this job simple. We have 20 pieces, which is plenty for the average size kitchen, and that's gonna allow you to template with speed, accuracy, and there's no need to make a mess in the house. All right, let's keep going. Pro tip, when you're just starting out with this template material, do a couple of test pieces. See how good your bond is. Understand how long you have to hold your joint, and that experience will go a long way in the field. That's pretty strong. Put your support pieces where your actual support pieces are on the countertop. This will help you when building sinks or choosing seam location so that you can better build your substrate. I put an outside radius here, just 3/4 inch, because I don't have a huge overhang. I'm gonna add 1.5 inches to all of my overhangs, so I'll do a 3/4 inch radius on this outside corner. Same thing over here. I labeled my cabinet sides. I got the front of the cabinet. I got the back wall labeled. Time to build the substrate. Templating those 2 large cabinets only took 8.5 strips. That's key. It's also important to note that these are reusable. I can wipe off my markings using alcohol and reuse these strips on another job. You can see how easy it is to make templates of any countertop, shower, floor, or anything something that you need repeatable, remeasurable results, you can simply use our template material found at stonecoatcountertops.com. Check out our next video on how we apply these templates to building a countertop from scratch. We'll see you on the next video.
Save a lot of wood this way.
Yeah.
And then the downside is it's not as rigid.
Yeah, it'd be more prone to bow and stuff like that, but with good support on your cabinets, you don't need to worry about that anyways. That's why you don't want to span more than 2 feet without support. That's a good pro tip as well. I'm just full of pro tips. I'm full of something. You're full of pro tips, man.